Alright, so I'm going to show you how we are going to do our practice stitching. First, we're going to need to make sure our machine is on. And again, you will be able to tell that your machine is on if the light is on. You will then just take your piece of notebook paper, line it up right where the needle would come down on the red line, the margin line, and you can check it. By using your hand wheel. Bring it down right on top of it, and all you're going to do is push your foot control gently. And take it nice and slow. Right on top of your line. Okay. Then once you get to the end, you'll just stop. Pick up your presser foot lever and go to the next line. You are going to do 3 practice lines. Make sure you turn it in with your name on it. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you press on the presser foot really fast and don't remain at a nice, steady, slow speed. You see how it started curving off instead of going right straight along the blue line? That's what happens when you start getting out of control. You're not going, when you go really fast, you're gonna end up either with the paper, you're gonna tear it, or it's not gonna stay on the line that you want it to stay on. Okay? With fabric, you'll end up going off the side of the fabric or needing to rip out a couple sections because it's not going to fit right. Then once you have finished your stitching on your plain piece of notebook paper, you're going to come up and grab the practice sheet. This practice sheet, you're going to start out with the straight line. Again, line it up so that it's right on top of where the needle comes down. And we'll take it again nice and easy. Then you'll notice that once at the other end, the line changes direction. You're going to slow it down even further. And once you get to the corner, you're going to bring your needle down into the paper with using your hand wheel, and then lift up your presser foot with your presser foot lever and turn your paper so that the line, you're going to be able to stitch right on top of the other line. And this is how you make corners. And then you'll just stitch. You will do this for both of the corner pieces. Okay? Then once you've finished with that, you're going to go to the big curves. And I'm going to recommend that you start at this end, the side where the page number is. All right? You're going to bring, again, just like the others, bring the needle down right on top. and take it super slow in comparison to the others, because staying on top of this line is going to be a lot more difficult because it is curving instead of just going straight. The feed dogs want to make the paper or the fabric go straight. So you're going to have to help them to maneuver on curves, whether it's on paper or if it's an armhole or your pant leg, whatever it is that you're stitching that may have a curve in it. And then you'll stop right on the edge of the line, pick up your presser foot, and then you'll do the second curved line, and then you'll come to the wavy line. Again, bring your needle down, right at the edge of the line, and then you're gonna go just along it. And while this one moves all over the page and makes a complete turn, unlike the corners, we're going to keep the presser foot down, and we're just going to ease into it. And when I say ease, that means we're going to have to go even slower. And in between each stitch, you're going to have to move the paper just a little bit extra in order for the needle to go straight onto the line. If you're really struggling to get this to go where you need it to, you can slow down to the point where the needle is going as slow as it would if you were using the presser or the hand wheel. Okay. Then once you're done, you will call me over to approve it. And if you have finished with this and stayed within the lines, and the way I'm going to test to make sure that you've stayed close, it doesn't have to be perfect, is holding it up to the light to see where the light comes through. Is it on top of the line? Or right next to the line, touching the line? That's how you will be passed on to me doing your paper sewing test. Your paper sewing test is going to be sewing along the outside edges of this t-shirt picture, as well as outlining just the t-shirt sleeves. So right along here and here. And that's where I am going to start, is along those edges, so I don't forget to do them. And then I'm just going to keep on going. Put my needle down, bring up my presser foot, stitch across the bottom. Alright, I just finished up my t-shirt, When you finish yours, I'll come over again and we'll look at it and see if you stayed at the very least on top of the line or right next to it.